My girlfriend wrote, "A real man isn't intimidated by my ex." I took an action so bold that her ex vanished for good. The texts on her phone confirmed everything. My girlfriend once shared this post, "Real men aren't bothered by my ex." In response, I pulled a move so daring that her ex never appeared again. And the messages I found on her phone proved everything. Original post. I'm 28M, and I'd been seeing Mira, 25F, for about 8 months. Things felt smooth, until her ex, Donovan, 27, started popping up everywhere. At first, it was subtle. He just happened to be at the coffee shop where Mira and I had our usual Sunday dates. Then he began showing up at her gym. Then randomly at her friends' happy hours. Always acting friendly, always pretending it was some wild coincidence. Then he'd spend 20 minutes catching up with Mira while I stood there like a background extra. When I brought up how weird it felt, Mira laughed. "Don't be insecure," she said. "We dated for 3 years. We have mutual friends. The world's not that big." But the red flags really started waving at her apartment's game night. I walked in and saw Donovan already there, chilling in my usual seat, helping set up the board game. "Oh, did I forget to mention Donovan was coming?" Mira said casually. "He's part of the regular crew." Regular crew? This was my 3rd game night. He hadn't been to either of the first 2. That night, he kept dropping inside jokes with Mira. Stories of trips they'd taken, restaurants they loved, shows they used to binge together. Every sentence seemed to start with, "Remember when we—" I pulled Mira aside and told her this was getting uncomfortable. "Why?" she asked. "Because I have a past?" "No, because your past keeps showing up like it's still the present." She rolled her eyes. "Wow, didn't realize you were so threatened by Donovan." "Not threatened," I replied. "Just annoyed. There's a difference. Real men aren't intimidated by exes. If you can't handle me being friends with someone I dated, maybe you're not mature enough for a real relationship." That stung. But what came next hit harder. The following day, she posted on Instagram, "Ladies, get yourself a man who's secure enough to handle your friendships. Even with exes. Emotional maturity is hot. Insecurity isn't." Her friends swarmed the comments with applause emojis and takes on toxic masculinity. Even Donovan chimed in, "Preach. Glad we're showing the world that post-breakup friendships can be healthy." I didn't comment. I didn't reply. I just took screenshots and carried on with my week. Friday came and Mira texted me about dinner. I replied normally, set the time and place. But then I did something she never saw coming. I texted Donovan. "Hey man, since you dated Mira for 3 years, figured you'd know what kind of birthday gift she'd love. Mind grabbing coffee tomorrow?" He replied fast. "Haha, yeah bro, I know all her faves. Meet you at that place on 5th at 10. Perfect. See you then." Later, I showed Mira the chat. "See? I'm being mature. Asking your ex for help. That's what secure men do, right?" She looked uneasy. "You messaged Donovan?" "You're right. I've been immature. He knows you so well. Why not get input from someone who gets you?" Saturday morning came. Donovan arrived, smug and ready to flaunt his expert knowledge of Mira. She's all about experiences. Concerts, wine tastings, stuff like that. "Noted," I said. "While I've got you here, can I ask something else?" "Sure." "She's been distant lately. Physically. Normal for her." His face lit up. "Yeah, she gets like that when stressed. Work pressure shuts her down. Just give her space." "What about her phone?" "What about it?" "She's super protective of it. Takes it everywhere. Sleeps with it." He frowned. "That's new. She didn't do that with me." I leaned in. "Between us, do you think she might be seeing someone else?" He laughed. "Mira? Nah, she's not the cheating type." He paused. "Although, she has been texting me a lot lately. Late night stuff, but nothing serious." "Like what?" He started showing me. I read them upside down. 11 p.m., 1 a.m., 2:30 a.m. messages full of venting, jokes, memes, conversations that lasted hours. "She really leans on you." I said. Yeah. Some bonds just don't break.